Hi there, my name is Jason and I'm here with my friend Alex. Say hi, Alex.
Hi guys.
And we're here to show you how to trade on binary options with an old strategy on this new technology. So first off, I'm not going to explain a lot about binary options. Everything that you want to learn is going to be on a platform that I'm going to point you to in a little bit. But just really quickly, binary options trading, it's the newest and probably the most exciting that I've come across technology available today. And my understanding, it's been around since 2003, and it's exploded exponentially worldwide in interest since then. I came across it not so long ago, and I learned something a long time ago, and I kind of put the two together, and it really seems to work. And I want to tell you how, and I want to show you how, and I'm going to show you for free. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to give it to you for free in a little bit. But first, binary options, binary. Binary means two. You have two options. It's on or off, yes or no, 1 and 0, or up and down. And as applied to binary options, it's up or down. It's that simple. You're just choosing a direction. You're picking it's up or it's down. And you don't even care how much up or down it is from when you decided. You just care that it's either up or down in the direction that you chose. You have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Having said that, it's 50-50 in the pure statistical aspect of it's either up or down. However, with binary options, there's a lot of things out there that can influence your decision on which way to pick. There's some charting involved, there's some fundamentals and some technicals. I'm not going to get into that now, and when I prove the system, I'm not going to apply a whole lot of things. We're going to rely on that 50-50 aspect. Because if it's 50-50, the strategy I'm going to teach you really comes into its own, and it'll prove itself. And I'm going to prove it to you and do some live trading in a minute. But first, I feel it's fair that I tell you who I am and why I'm giving this away for free. First, let me tell you who I'm not. I'm not some multi-millionaire trader. I'm not a professional trader. I'm just like you. I'm a guy who's trying to make a buck. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to sell you my trade secrets so I can get rich. I'm here to give you a strategy that really works and point you into a direction of a platform who's going to give me $25 for every person I refer. So let me explain a little bit about that. Top Option. Top Option is a platform I came across not so long ago. I think they're great folks over there. Everything that I ever wanted, they delivered. And best yet, they give me $25 for every person I refer to them that trades on their platform. Why do they do this? Simple. They make money off of trade volume. They want more people to come on their platform and trade. Whether you make money or lose money, they don't care. They are making money off of the trade volume. Now, it's kind of a win-win. It's not kind of. It is a win-win-win situation. You go onto their platform, you follow my strategy, and you make money. They make money off of you on your trade volume. I make money off of you because of them, because they give me $25 for every person I refer. It's fair. So now that I told you about why I'm doing this and a little bit about binary options, let me tell you about the strategy. Okay? So the strategy is called the Martingale system. Now this isn't something I invented. This is something I came across a while back in my youth. And it's been around since the 18th century. It started in France, and it's very, very simple to use. It's very simple to implement, and it's being done every day in different industries. The Martingale strategy is applied to multiple different venues, especially when it comes to the 50-50 odds. So again, it's very simple, and in essence, it's just this. Each trade that you're going to do is not independent of itself. It is thought of as a cycle. Yeah, you're going to trade, you're going to make money. When you make money, you start over from your first initial deposit. If you lose, you're going to double that amount plus some, depending on the payout rate, and then If you win, it covers your previous losses, plus gives you a profit around your initial investment of your first trade. And you're just going to keep doing this. And we'll go in more detail in a minute. But right now I want to take you to an illustration, and I'll walk you through it. And that entails the entire philosophy that we're going to follow. So let's go to that real quick. So the Martin strategy is applied to binary options trading. So again, in essence, each trade is not independent from the other. Take the profit from each trade, but when a loss is made, the next trade must be at a value to cover the previous loss with profit. Now I understand that's a mouthful, so let's look at this chart. So let's say we're trading the Euro USD, yeah, with a $600 deposit, with a balance of $600 in our account. So we open our first trade at $30. If we lose, we're going to lose $30. If we win, we're going to make our $30 investment back, of course, but we're also going to make 85% of $30. Does it make sense? Okay. Now, which is a profit of $25.50. If we win, we get this. If we lose, now we have to recoup our cost, our investment, our original losing trade of $30, which means we have to now deposit $65. The $65 is going to cover our initial investment of $30 plus the $65, and at an 85% payout rate, we're going to get $25.25. Okay? Let's say we lose again. Yeah? If we lose again, we're going to have to now deposit $145 to cover our loss of $65 and $30, and with an 85% payout rate, it gives us a profit of $28.25. So what you really need to remember is no one wins 100% of the time. No one, because it's binary options. However, because it is binary options, no one ever loses 100% of the time. And this is where the strategy really comes into its own. This is where it really proves its worth and why it's very, very, very attractive. So again, now our investment, trade number 2, $65. If we win, because I just want to go back a little bit to make sure everyone understands this. If we win $65 times 85%, which equals $50. This new win just covered our previous, the $50 win, covers this, plus gives us a profit of $25.22. If we lost, we need to double again to cover our 2 losses. Our 2 losses would be from trade 2 and trade 1, which is $65 and $30. Now we would need to open a trade for $145. If, now I mean if, in the highly unlikely event we lost again or we lose again, we would need to double one more time to $320. If we win, or when we win, we get 320 times 85%, which equals $32 in profit, because it covered all of our previous losses of $145, $65, and $30. But we ended up with a profit of roughly $32. Yeah, which is our initial, little more than our initial amount. So you can see that it's quite feasible. It's quite simple, in theory. So now let me take that theory and put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, so let's go to the website real quick. So let's start off on the top option platform. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, like I said. So first I want to show you we have a balance. I have a balance of 600 here. Yeah, it's not a demo account. It's a live account, as you can see. So I want to check out the Euro USD. So I'm looking at the chart here. It looks like we saw a strong spike, and now it's trading in range for the moment. We're at an 85% payout, and remember the 85% is very, very important in regards to your configurations of your formula. The chart that I showed you earlier, which is here, is all based off of 85%. So let's go to Euro USD, which is 85%. I think it's going to be down, because I have 2 choices, up or down, right? This is binary options. I think it's going to go down from here. So I'm going to open up a trade My first trade going down at $30. Yes, with the payout at $55.50. So let's go ahead and apply. Let's approve that. And my trade has been approved. It's going to expire at 11 o'clock today, GMT, and it's currently 10:47:02. Right now I'm in the green. So right now I'm in the green or pushing in a tie. Now I'm in the red. So we have 15 minutes to wait, roughly 15 minutes, about 13 minutes actually. And Alex is going to speed this all up so we don't have to sit here, so you don't have to sit here and me fill in time for 15 minutes talking and telling jokes. So Alex, take it from here. We have 15 minutes, and when I come back, the trade will be just ready to expire. All right, now we're coming down to the last minute here. As you can see, we're losing. We had there's pretty much no way, unless something crazy happens within the next 30 seconds, us to hit our strike point. That's okay. This is where the system comes into its own. This is where the system proves itself. So we have about 30 seconds or so for it to expire. And once it expires, we'll come back and we'll open up another trade with the Euro USD, and we'll see which direction to pick from there. So it looks like the next option I take, I believe I'm gonna take a call position on this one. We took a put position before when it was here, thinking it would go down, but it's a very clear trend that it's going to continue to go up. However, it is dropping, and I think once we get to, we'll watch it a little bit drop some more, and then we'll pop it back up. We'll take an up trade. So when we come back, I want to open up another one. All right, so we lost our first position. We put in $30. So let's go back to our little spreadsheet here, or our little graph. It says if we invest 30 and we have a loss, we have to, on our next trade, we have to put in $65. Okay, so let's go back, and we're looking at the Euro USD. There was a very clear trend, not upward trend. Now it's a downward trend, so we have to make a decision which way to go, up or down. This is binary options. I think it's going to go up from here. We're going to follow this trend line up. I believe it's going to correct itself, and it's going to test this resistance. So let's go. Let's take a call position for 65. We're going to apply, approve. Our trade has been approved. It has moved down below, and we're currently here at 120.25 payout. Now this is interesting because 120.25 covers our $65 investment as well as our $30 investment and gives us a profit of $25.25. So let's see how it works. And again, our friend Alex is going to speed this up so we don't all have to sit here and listen to me chatter. So we're coming down to our final 30 seconds or so. We have about 40 seconds on the clock, but within the next 30 seconds we'll be finishing, and it looks like we're well in the range of closing out and making a profit. Our payout is going to be 120.25, as you can see here. Once it closes out, when we come back, we'll go through the balance again, and I'll show you, we'll open up another trade, and of course we're going to have to start back again at $30 because this trade was at $65, but we had a payout of 120.25, which covers the 65 investment plus the 30 investment and gives us a profit of 25.25, just like the chart said, just like the trading system says. So when you make a loss, your next trade is to cover that loss plus keep you in profit close to your initial trade amount. So the position is expiring right now, and we are in the money. We're in the money 120, and as you can see, the balance up here is 625.25. And our original balance was 600, then we were down to 570, and now we're back up to 625.25. So let's look at another trade, and I still think the euro dollar is going to climb. So let's take an up position, a call position from here. We're going to start back over at 30 because we're starting our cycle over again. We're going to approve it. And here it is down here. And again, this is binary options, so all we want to do is go up from where we started. We don't care how much. We just want to go up or down. And in our case, we just made a trade for up for $30 because we're starting our cycle over. So again, Alex is going to speed this up, and we'll know at 11:30 GMT time if our prediction was correct. And it's currently 11:16 and 32 seconds or so. All right, now we're down to the last 55 seconds. This one's a nail biter. It's just trading in range right now, and we're currently at a loss, but just barely, just barely. We have 40 some seconds left. We might be able to pull it out in a last couple second push, but we'll see. This is why binary options is very exciting, because we don't care how much up or down it is. It's just that it's up or down. And right now we're just a little bit off of a positive trade. So this is exciting. It's trading in range. We're almost there. We're just barely off. Our strike point is 131.260, and it's currently at 131.210. So we're just off. All we need is it to just pop up just a little bit, pop up. We got 4 seconds. Come on, come on. No. So our trade just expired, and it'll be reflected in our balance momentarily. So it is reflected as of now as 595.25. So now we need to figure out which direction to take for our next trade. And of course we started the cycle over, and we only traded $30 and we lost. Now we need to double down. And to cover that 85% payout rate, we need to put not $60 in, we need to put $65. So let's wait a moment here and see how it goes. All right, so our next trade here, again, we need to put in 65 to double down our original trade of 30, which we lost. So it's a tough decision on this one. I truly believe that it's going to go up again. So let's go from here. 65. Let's prove it. And now our strike point is 131.219. It's currently at 131.219. So we're in the green. We're now in the green, in the red, in the green. But I think it's going to go up from here. That is a clear line in the beginning. It's going to test this. It has to test this resistance point again. I don't believe it's going to go back. It's just been trading in range for the last almost half hour. So we bought in down here, so we're okay. I think we're okay. It should pop up here. This is our new resistance. Yeah, this was the breakout, and then it came back down. This is our new resistance. I think we're gonna test this resistance again. So let's sit and wait. 11:45. It's currently 11:32 GMT, and Alex, do your thing. All right, so we're now down to the last 10 seconds on this trade, and it looks like we didn't make it. We didn't make it again, so we have a losing trade. So what we're going to have to do now is double down. So I want to refer back to our sheet here. So we lost on the $30, our first trade. We lost on the $65, our second trade. Now for this one,
we need to put down $145, which is going to give us a profit of $28.25 if we win, which will cover the $65, the $35, and the original $145. Yeah? So let's go back. So if I look at this over a long period of time, it looks like, you know, this is the resistance level. It's just bouncing off this resistance support level rather. The resistance level it's a clear trend that it's going down, but it's not that clear because this is a very short period of time that we're looking at. So this time, still 85%, euro dollar. We're going to take a put position for 145. We'll approve that. There it is down below, and what it's going to do is if we win this position, it's going to cover all of our previous losses and give us a profit around $28. So again, Alex. So we're down to our last 45 seconds or so on this trade. We shorted, well, you know, we shorted the position. We took a put position. And we're down to, well, we definitely broke through the support line like I fully suspected. And coming into the last 25 seconds, looks like our payout's going to be $268.25, which is definitely enough to cover our previous losses. So let's let this option expire within the next 10 seconds now. And then we'll look at our balance, and then we'll start the cycle over. So 4 seconds to go, and the option is now expired. All right, so that's it. We walked through. So let's go back to our list here. So we opened a trade for 30, we lost. We opened a second trade for 65, and we lost. But we opened our third trade at 145, and we won. We didn't have to go to the fourth step, which is great. Our total balance is $653.50 because we won an earlier trade in there. So we're talking a profit within a matter of minutes here of $53. However, you can scale this up accordingly. But what I wanted to get across to you is that when you do the double down method, it does work. And if we would have continued on, I would have took another put position here, starting off at $30 again, and we have a strong likelihood that we would have won that one. And then we just keep doing it until we've seen a loss, and then we'll back up. So I just want to close this out real quick. So Alex, and basically, it's that simple. It's an old strategy applied to a new technology that's very, very fast. But you always have to remember the formula, right? The formula is your total amount that you're investing has to be greater or equal to the payout rate multiplied by the total loss. So add up all your losses, calculate your next investment that has to cover all of that, plus the 85% payout rate, right? That's the amount you need to invest. It's not a true double-double. You always have to remember the payout rate because you're not getting 100% back. You're only getting 85 or 70 or 60 or whatever you're trading at that time. So you always have to make sure that you're watching your payout rate. And now I want you to click to the top option. It's on the site, so just go onto the site here. There's a clear place for you to click. And I want you to go there, sign up. Make sure when you sign up to talk to one of their customer service representatives. Talk to them about their bonus plan. And odds are they have a good bonus plan that you won't have to start off with $600 like I did. Maybe they'll give you a 100% bonus. I don't know. I assume they will for a good client like you coming from me. They'll know that I sent you. So ask them about their bonus options. And I'd say good luck, but luck isn't needed here. Just follow the system and the process, and you will be successful.